I'm going to get up ball tattooed somewhere on my body. Get up ball. No?
I won't tell you where. I won't tell you where.
Maybe just my last name.
As you get older, though,
really?
It may change.
It may change? Get up balls?
Can you just let it lie?
Hey, man, I'm sipping on truth juice. The blue...
Rolling down the street, sipping on true juice.
Who wrote that song? The Dream Warriors.
Laid back.
The Blue Jays finished their 10-game homestand, Tim, with a 7-3 record.
Oh, hold on, 7-3 record. Remember going into that 10-game homestand, I asked you, what do you need to see from this team? You said 7-3. They went 7-3.
I said 7-3. You know what? The Jays are in this, kids. The Jays they are not dead. They live to see another day. There's a lot of injuries. I don't like that right now. I don't like that. The Jays are going to win the American League.
Hold on.
After going 7 wins and 3 losses in this. No, let's not get crazy. Come on.
Oh, okay.
I'm more comfortable saying Westbrook's the second.
The Jays are 2 back in the wild card, and you're making this big proclamation that they're back in it. They're 2 back in the wild card. Of course they're back in it.
Tim, baseball in this...
Why are you making me yell so much today?
In this 20-game season.
You must be sick.
I'm totally sick. Are you kidding me?
You must be sick.
You know who's sick with it right now? Who? Josh Donaldson.
Yes, he is.
He is sick with it. Are you surprised? He's got 4 home runs in 5 games, man. He seems to be back in MVP form here. Are you surprised he's gotten back in the flow so quickly?
It is impressive to see the home run totals. It is impressive to see the swing, and I think he would even agree that it's been nice to jump back into the swing of things and do this well.
Very nice.
Going to Oakland, the West Coast trip, I think you'd like to continue that in the spot that traded him for Brett Lawrie and prospects. But I think it's nice for Jays fans. I think it's just, what you saw over the weekend was, unless the Yankees are coming back down to earth, which might be the case.
Yeah, maybe.
It looked like a legit team, and the Yankees look like if they are what their record says they are.
I just coughed a little bit.
It's all right. You're sick. Let it out. Don't stop it. We understand you're sick.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. They haven't flipped the TSN yet. It's fine.
Have a little more truth juice, okay?
Sorry.
Get some fisherman friends over there.
While all other pitchers choke while trying to take on Josh Donaldson.
Look, we'll get you covered.
Really, this? I don't trust anyone around me with food or drink. I don't trust, especially Faisal Kamiza.
Or mugs.
Could be a big break for Faisal.
But let's be honest here. The Jays haven't been healthy, and they're 2 games back in the wild card.
It's been great. It's been great. Do you think the Jays right now are a real contender to make another ALCS?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think, listen, Hap, Liriano, players... I don't know if Steve Pearce needs to be a part of it, but all the people returning from injuries, I need to see a little bit more of a sample size from them to make sure they're back to where they needed to be. And Hap is the one that I'm most worried about, because whenever you have those elbow problems, you never know how you're going to react to it when you come back. But I think they need that starting rotation to be healthy.
Oh,
if they remain healthy, I have no doubt that they will be playing meaningful games all the way up until the end of the season.
Well, if Mark Shapiro and if the board here at Rogers Communications, if they agree with you and they think this team is good enough to get back to an ALCS, then it would be a bad time to trade Josh Donaldson.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, nothing. I just said a guy with 18 months left on his deal, you might want to trade him if you don't think you can resign him or if you're not going anywhere. But it's stupid.
Why wouldn't? Did you trade Josh Donaldson? I know it's out there. Have you read the stories? Because I've seen a couple stories that have suggested that trade chips in the American League may include a couple different Jays, including Josh Donaldson. But you don't think that they would do that?
Listen, it's stupid because the Toronto Blue Jays have a really strong recent history of re-signing important guys.
Here we go. You're sick. You're licking the ink in your pants.
Maybe this was the reason why I'm not feeling well.
Maybe that
ink poisoning.
You need to stop doing that.
Ink poisoning. I just think if you don't think you're going to be that ALCS team, you kind of have to talk about trading an MVP candidate who's 18 months out of his contract.
You know what? Here's what the fan base will say to that. 1, you're crazy. 2, why can't they re-sign Josh Donaldson?
I don't know.
Like, what's the going rate now, and has this offseason lowered the going rate of someone like Josh Donaldson? Like, he's probably going to get, what, $20 million in his final year of arbitration.
If Bryce Harper got $21 million, he agreed a couple of weeks ago with Washington, and Josh Donaldson makes $17.1 this year.
Yeah.
Josh is going to want 20. They're going to offer 18.5 or 19, and they'll saw it off somewhere in the middle.
Right.
They'll make 19.5.
Okay, so around, so then what would be the number to get him signed?
Long term?
Yeah.
I think Josh wants 25 mil.
But we've heard of guys who wanted 25 mil before, Sid.
Those guys weren't playing third base coming off MVP seasons.
Or close to an MVP.
Or close to an MVP season. God bless Edwin and Jose. A third baseman doing that is an entirely different financial equation.
Wanted to double check this. I have 32 in December. Josh Donaldson.
He turns 32. Yeah, 31 now. Yeah, it's older than you'd like. Manny Machado's not that age.
No.
Like, he's going to get more.
Bryce Harper's not that
Bryce Harper's not at that age. He's going to get like $400 million.
I wonder what it would take to get Josh Donaldson.
Oh, he'll be third or fourth in that queue. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. However, that guy is going to test free agency.
I'm just trying to figure out what it would cost to get him signed.
I think 25. I think 25. I think an offseason in 2018 is going to be bananas.
I don't think that's the key. I think
that's the key?
No, I think at 32, or if he goes through the 1 year of ARB, does not sign a long-term deal, he'll be 33 when the next one comes around. And then how long at $25 million per year is going to be the key.
But if you're dealing with a market that's going to give close to $400 million to a Bryce Harper, what is $25 million anymore? It's like the NBA, right? The NBA cap's just skyrocketing. What's $25 million to a player?